All right, I'm here once again, and Rustifa just found a real good classic. This is very old, but I still thought it was interesting. I think Forwick uploaded this a month ago. So let's see. It's one of Negs' streams about Vicky. Vicky Vibes goes full lolcow live.
Live it is 9:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful state of Indiana. I want to welcome every single one of you to the broadcast. It's going to be a lit one today. It's going to be a long one because I am not done with the racist, ableist Vicky Vibes. I am not done with her. Somebody who is this bigoted.
Oh, really? You gonna tell us how she's racist?
And is more than happy to exploit disabilities of anybody. It doesn't matter if she hates them or not. She shouldn't be exploiting any of them. Deserves to have a little bit of attention. Deserves to have their previous content prior to becoming an internet bully shredded. Now, I see you've done a lot of videos on this Rodriguez woman. I'm going to make a valiant effort to contact her and put your videos of her in front of her to see how she feels about the things you said about her. And then.
Oh, really? Oh. Well, this should be really good.
You know, and then forward her to the part where you're racist towards white people. Sure, she'd really appreciate that, right? I'm sure she'd really appreciate a racist making videos about her. What's up, guys? Welcome to the broadcast. It's going to be a long one, like I said. You can't hang. Wait, I mean, like, listen. You can't hang. You thought that
if you can't hang, then there's the door.
You were getting into an arena that you stood a chance in. The fact of the matter is that you're in over your head now. One, your channel's being flagged. Don't care. Somebody said they're going to file legal papers against me. What the fuck does that even mean? Legal papers? Really? Is that what they say at the top? What is this, a fucking kit you buy at the dollar store for your kid? The my first LOL suit kit, yeah?
I think that he was only mad at her during this entire thing because it was an unrequited crush. Unrequited crush.
You're breaking terms of service by mocking disabilities. Listen, you don't get to pick and choose who you mock, whose disability you mock. Okay, you can't. YouTube's not going to buy this. Well, we don't like him. We don't like him. They're not going to buy that. Okay, they're not going to buy that. They're not going to buy it on Twitch either. Okay, within their terms of service, disabilities, people with disabilities are a protected class. That is a you problem. If you weren't violating those terms, you wouldn't be scared of getting yeeted. Go ahead and call your $10,000 attorney to sue me for $33. Go for it. I dare you. Go
$33?
Go ahead. I'm encouraging you today to contact an attorney and sue me for what? What was it you're going to sue me for again? I can't figure out what the hell you're going to sue me for. Are you going to sue me for you being ableist? Are you going to sue me for you lying and slandering somebody? Is that what you're going to do? You see, what people fail to realize is like, one, this is all LOL suit material, is if it went to court, not only do my transgressions get brought up, as do yours. Sit down.
If you say so.
Out in front of people's apartments over and over again, stalking them, you know, threatening disabled underage children like a child predator, stuff like that. So yeah. So Vicky thinks she's better than everybody because she's, I don't know, she has referenced my race and my gender more times than not. So she's a sexist, she's an ableist, and she's a racist. And she's going to have her Mino uncles make a video about me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'd still
you don't?
Abuela's leg and send her back and don't give a shit. Where you go?
You don't? Then why did you make this? Why'd you bother reacting to it?
To do about it. You're not going to do anything about it. You're not. You're not. You're going to sit there. You're going to buy cakes and you're going to put soap on it.
Wow.
Oh, she's crying victim. She's crying victim. They all cry victim. Only they are allowed to levy hate at anybody. Only they are. So today you're going to get the next treatment. Now, honey, you could go ahead and remove these streams from your channel. I don't care. I don't care. But I
Yeah, because as he said already, he just downloads it. He just downloads it so he can review it later on.
do want to point out one little thing here. One little thing. This video that you did in Vlogtober, I got a real kick out of this one. Jesus, you're insane. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at, Vicky? Where's your Vlogtober video that fucking flopped? Where's it at? Where's it at? Was it Vlogtober or was it a Christmas one? You had this video with 93 views. No wonder you're a
He is
bully.
so
No
obsessed.
wonder you're a bully now. You make more money because all the people who dislike me are going to give you money to gas you up, just as they did me for a year. Honey, they put $48,000 in my pocket in a year to go after Hater Nation.
Really?
You look forward to testifying about her phobia of older women. Well, you know what the funny thing is, Clara, is that the stream that I found today is actually entitled Talking Kink, Fupa, Eating, and the Irrational Fear of Getting Older. I selected this one for a reason.
Oh.
Because this ageist little narcissist here who likes to shit on other fat people because, they're not doing it the way she did. They're not, pouring soap on cakes and screaming and doing all this other stuff. So we're going to take a look at that. Guys, if you'd like to contribute and keep me doing this horse shit, there is a little diamond down there at the bottom. You can buy some merch at staynegative.xyz, or you can contribute privately with the links that are going to fly through. I want to get right into this because time is of the essence.
How you doing today?
We'll speed her up a little bit. We'll speed her up a little bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't talk.
Yeah, he's got to speed her up so he don't get heart palpitations.
Like a
Oh,
crackhead.
I don't have a starting soon thing anymore. I need to make one.
You don't have a starting soon thing anymore? You need to make one? It's amazing how your image changed as soon as you became a bully, too. You had this soft image right here. I mean, it's a little skanky, but you had this soft image, right? And now you've went full hood rat skank. It's amazing. It's amazing to watch.
Hey, JK.
The way that he talks about women is gross. It always has been.
Hey, Higgins. How you doing, Mama? I'm like so red.
No, you're not.
How's everybody today? What is happening? Hey, Pumpkin.
That's your mustache. That's not red. That's just.
I wanted to come see you guys. I've missed you.
She's making him nervous. That's what she's doing. Oh, dear. Vicky, what have you done? You've made Negs nervous.
Have you?
Thanks, girl.
Have you? Did they miss your 4.5-hour bullying
I
streams?
wanted to come see you guys. I'm like, okay, we haven't caught up with Foodie Beauty in a while. We could react to Jen.
Vidal, still got your Twitter?
I don't know, Kim. It's just my thing.
Is it really a boob? Is it a boob or a mud flap at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like the shit's that. I mean, like if her boobs were books, they'd be the first books that you would need a jar to hold, right?
Me too, D. So I don't know. I was like, you know what? I want to go live. I miss my people. The last time you saw me, I was
You miss them.
manic.
You miss them.
So I'm not.
You miss
now.
you miss
Yes.
the trash in your community because that's what all of them are, trash. They are all Negative Nation and anti-hater. They're Negative Nation rejects and anti-haters. That's what they are.
And it was good. It was really good.
Negative Nation rejects and anti-haters. Is that all you think that all communities are? Just Negative Nation rejects and anti-haters. Okay, all right.
Really, Windflower? Oh, Foodie has been boring. I was hoping she could bring some laughs to my life.
Some laughs to your life. You bring plenty of laughs to my life, Vicky. I'm laughing at your husband.
Oh, we all know she brought plenty of laps to your life at this time because you wanted to get in her pants so damn badly, didn't you? Didn't you? And you got mad because she was like, "No, I'm married," which is what any normal married person, man or woman, would say when they have somebody crushing on them. I'm not interested. I already have a husband or a wife or whatever. But go on.
Because he sits by and just idly lets you shit all over him. It's amazing to watch you completely shit all over this dude who supports you like a child.
Oh my gosh, you know what? Let me pin this in the comments.
She wants to make sure she didn't gain any
in
weight in
my
the last
chat,
3 seconds.
Hi, Queen of Spade.
What's that trash tattoo mean?
I am starting, guys. I have a setup, a cute setup. Okay.
Trash tattoo. I like it. It's not a trash tattoo.
Oh, the thing in the mustache? That I don't know. It's a beauty mark, I guess.
I have like this kind of like trippy background, lights.
Don't whisper.
In my new ASMR endeavor.
Oh yeah, the ASMR endeavor. How long did that last? See, you're such a fake, honey. You're such a fake. You went from former death fat weight loss surgery phenomena to ASMR kink bitch. That didn't work out because nobody wants to see you. Nobody's turned on by you. Did you take that hint when people rejected your ASMR content?
You were. That's why you got mad that she said, "Oh, I'm not interested."
That means nobody was turned on by you. That means they were repulsed by it. Because ASMR is probably.
You were. You were.
Probably one of the easiest things to break off into when you're an attractive female.
On Twitch. So I'm going to put that channel in the chat. My channel. Oh my gosh. My landlord.
Yeah, she licked the lollipop and quit. That's what she did. She didn't make it big off one video. Everybody should just bow before Vicky.
I don't know if you guys know what it's like to live in the projects, but when you live in the projects, you don't have control over your heat.
You live in the projects. That's fucking
And
hilarious.
the landlord loves to put the heat on 10 million.
Yeah.
The hell is wrong with living in the projects? There ain't nothing wrong with people that live in the projects in New York. Stereotyping again, if ever I've seen it. What else is new?
Okay. You live in the projects. You live in the projects and you're shitting on me? Are you fucking kidding me? You're kidding me, right? You are admitting to living in the projects and admitting to
That's because you live somewhere that's way worse.
not trying to get out, right? Or are you out of the
I've already looked at the statistics for Connorsville. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's not a good place to live in. The projects are God compared to Connorsville. They really are.
projects now? I don't understand. I've studied. I'm obsessed with this fucking battleground that are the projects, right? Watched a lot of videos, read a lot of material. I can't believe that your goal isn't to, like, you're in a grad school program that only 8 people are taking into, and you're not talking about getting out of the projects. Cool.
God, and I hooked up my page. It's so cute. It's like little neon, cute.
People who stay in the projects can't get out because they ain't doing nothing.
Yes, D.
Or maybe they just don't want to leave. Maybe they would just rather stay there. Why do you only think it's just because they're not doing nothing? A lot of people enjoy where they live, just like how I enjoy where I live, even though it's the middle of fucking nowhere and there's nothing to do. I'm fine with living where I live.
I just made a well, not just, but I made a Twitch account. I'm going to be doing ASMR over there.
No, you're
in
not.
addition to my Kinky
quit.
Curves page where we talk about BDSM.
That's dead too.
All that.
That's dead too.
Yeah, that's
Is that dead too? The Stinky Turds page? Did I ruin that for you, Vicky, by naming you Stinky Turds? Did you delete it? Because I don't see it anywhere.
true, Vidal. You're right. At least they put the heat on.
Was he even looking at the right thing? Wait a minute. Oh, never mind.
a shit lord in my past life, and I'm being punished for that. You ever wonder that yourself?
Okay, Lisa. I know. You guys do not understand. It's so hot.
Oh Jesus! No, you're
So
just- yeah, it's so hot, huh?
I'm gonna put this in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm like weird feeling today. I don't know.
All right, he's got to get up and go into the kitchen and get water. Make sure DC ain't in there. DC, you're not going to prevent me from getting a glass of water.
Maybe your blood sugar.
I know I'm not like high
Go get a
energy.
cake. Go get a bottle of soap and a cake.
No,
Make
we
it
don't
feel.
control the
Treat
heat here.
yourself.
So we have to just and I'm very like I decide what I want to tell my landlord and not. Like I'm definitely you gotta choose your battles, you know.
You gotta choose your battles in the projects, huh? Do you use a
Oh my
9 or a
gosh,
Glock?
Adele,
What do you
that would
What do you
be the
use?
Worst. I hate being super.
Another stereotype. He thinks that everybody in New York uses guns. I mean, you could be right with that. There are a lot of people in all states at this point that use firearms. But there are also a lot of people that don't. Not everybody that lives in New York or in the projects or wherever uses a gun. This is ridiculous. And what am I doing? I think I lost my place. Wait.
Oh. Ooh.
Yep.
How it's making you feel.
All
Some
right.
are
I'm
not,
back
like, some
where I
I
was.
cannot handle. Like someone was doing a
Hello, Dead.
zipper. I can't do it. I can't do a zipper. I don't know why.
Dad, I saw your thing on Twitter about you going to the DMV. How was that going? You said you had to get your license renewed?
Yeah.
But some people were doing mouth sounds grew on me.
That grew
But
on
the
you,
thing
huh?
that is
Is it
like,
because it reminds you
calms
of
me down
eating?
instantly is freaking pages, like trending pages.
You are not
Oh,
interesting at all. You're not.
I was having like panic attacks, more freak, was a little manic. After
Okay, no, I'm glad I picked.
If she's not interesting, why are you watching this? Why are you watching this? And why did you get in your feelings over her telling you she was not interested in you in a romantic or a sexual way? Negs is in this is Negs in incel mode. That's what this is. Hello, Miss Lutu. Miss Lutu, by the way, I don't know if I said thank you or not. If I did, excuse me, but thank you again for the PayPal.
This one because you're talking about your mental illness as if you're the only one in the world with a mental illness. You are. You said yesterday in a tweet that if you stop, or me and Klonka gotta stop. Well, I want you to understand this, bitch.
Klonka!
I ain't said a word to you in weeks, and you've been running your cocksucker every chance you get. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm not gonna. I don't respond to you. I'm reviewing videos that you did in the past. Show
You going over it. So basically, yes, this in a way is a response. This is a response in a way.
what a fucking fraud you are. That's what I'm doing.
you know, everything that went down.
What a fraud she is. What has she done that has been fraudulent? Yes, you thanked me. Hope you had a good one. Oh, okay. I did, Miss Lou.
That I was a little manic. Not a little, a lot.
Yeah, you've been playing victim with this Negs thing. You notice how she played victim with the Negs thing and was the hapless damsel in distress, and now she's the big badass neck rolling, living in the projects ghetto bitch who's out here fucking giving tongue lashings to the white man.
It's having like me a little bit. It's not because of that. It's because I fucked.
Tongue lashes
And,
to the white man. Good God.
Put it on. It was like 3 hours of that. I didn't sit there for 3 hours listening to it, but it calmed me down instantly. And I was like, oh, so ASMR
Mhm.
is good like that, like that.
Maybe you should play that as you walk by a bakery.
And then I'm like, oh, well, is it a
She should play ASMR. She walks by a bakery. Why?
placebo? Because it kind of feels like it might be a placebo because, like, I'm telling myself it's going to work and then it works. But even if it is a
Really?
placebo, it helped me. It
Is that
really
what a
calmed me down for the
placebo
past
is?
Really? This is Next being an incel. Next turned into Elliot Rodger. This is Next being Elliot Rodger.
Now I'm like, oh,
God.
I really want to try this.
Really?
So why didn't my therapist tell me about this? If it could calm me down from a panic attack, that's big.
Ask your therapist if going online and making fun of anybody's, not just mine, anybody's disability is good for your mental health. I want you to go ask them that. You are a fake and a phony and a fraud. You are.
You were in love with her. You were in love with her.
100%.
Really, Vidal, is one of the worst sounds for me is hearing other people brush their teeth. Ooh, yeah,
That's
or
why
like,
Vidal. That's why Vidal. That's why Vidal doesn't. Who was that? That's why Vidal doesn't brush hers because the sound bothers her.
one of the worst sounds for me is hearing other people brush their teeth. Ooh, yeah, or like,
Russ, I was not in love with Vicky. I'm perfectly fine with DC. Don't give me any of that. Don't give me any of that.
like Velcro on Velcro, like
Mhm.
rubbing. Ooh, I can't do it.
Okay.
Oh,
whatever,
ice
nobody cares.
chewers.
You're
That's
so
another one that I
special
wanna
and
try.
delicate. You're so stunning and brave.
Oh my god, I have to remember all of these.
You are so
Little Boots got a
stunning
good
and
idea
brave.
too.
You are.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so and then there's triggers that have to do with like fingers and the sounds of your fingers and like
Oh, really? Triggers, huh?
it's so relaxing. And lately to go to sleep because I've been having like
Yeah, you love the triggers DC gives you.
not so good sleep. I'm telling you.
Why didn't you tell your fucking therapist the benefits of placebos? Because she's a phony. She doesn't have a therapist. She's not in a college. I'm gonna expose this. Like her friend's got a secret wife, and she's not in college. That's when they flip out. Is when you start exposing their lies. As soon as you start calling out their lies, they start panicking. Like this is why civilians can't own predator drones because these motherfuckers would strike your house for besmirching their lies, right? So stupid. It's lol-cow shit. They are fucking lol-cow.
Regulating to meds suck.
I would at this point consider you and DC to be those two. The both of you are lol cows as well. Hey, everybody's a lol cow. Everybody on the internet has been a lol cow at one point or another. What does it matter? It's just a word. Lol cow is a word. It's meaningless.
But I listen to Rain. It's like they'll do like 24 hours of
The
just
wet
rain
head,
pouring
it's
down.
grease.
Oh, really, Daisy? You know what it is? I did too. I thought it was boring as well.
Yeah,
I
by
was
the
like,
way,
what
I'm
is this?
keeping subscriber only
If I'm
chat
gonna keep
on.
it a buck with you guys, I saw the ladies on
So am I.
Twitch doing it, and I'm like, oh my god, they're making money. Like I want to make
You
money.
want to
Like,
chat?
this is
Cough up $5. I knew you'd do that, you fucking cow. Oh, moo. Oh, what's the matter, Vicky? What's the matter, Vicky? Let's see how many more videos we can get her to do. Let's do it. Let's see how many more videos we can get her to do.
Gee,
Let's do it.
wait.
Oh, here's
Wait a minute.
that you. Moo. Oh, what's the matter, Vicky? Let's see how many more videos we can get her to do. Let's do it. Let's
What
see
are
how many
the
more
other
videos
ones?
we can get her to do.
Empaths and narcissists. There is absolutely nothing positive about Foodie Beauty's weight loss. Help me choose my costume. Option 1. DIY gingerbread trap house. Okay.
Let's do it. Oh, here's another one.
Hello, everyone. I'm Vicky Vibes, and it's hot here in New York. It is 100 degrees. I just got back from the gym and some shopping. Look, I got burned a little bit. And I'm fresh out the shower. but my AC is not reaching here, so it's a little hot. Okay.
Really? Okay. It's a little
But I
hot.
wanted to
Is it?
hop on really quick. It's not going to be a reaction. It's just a quick talk with you video. About, of course, our girl.
She's such an expert troll, guys. She's so about your girl who you talk about Foodie Beauty's weight loss. There's absolutely nothing positive about Foodie Beauty's weight loss.
Foodie Beauty. She came live today in a stream entitled, or 12 hours ago, rather.
I mean, I can agree. There hasn't really been anything positive about Chantal's weight loss that I've seen.
In a stream entitled.
What are you hiding, Vicky? What are you hiding? What's in that video that you don't want me to hear? You don't want me to expose you for being afraid to get old? Is that what it is?
Why do you think that everybody is always hiding something? Why? Why? I never understood that.
Is that what it is? You want to be a part of the show, don't you? You know why you want to be a part of the show? Because you're a narcissist. It is very strange to me
And you think you're not?
why you, an ableist and a racist, are harassing and stalking me. You understand that under New York state law that you are committing a crime, right? Oh, what?
You don't even live in New York, nor are you from there. So why, that doesn't apply to you. That would only apply to you if you actually lived in New York. You don't.
Yet you and your friend both have committed crime.
Oh, but Russ, it's still a crime. It's still a crime, Russ. It doesn't matter because they don't live in the same state. They don't live in the same state, so there's nothing the cops are going to be able to do about it.
Crimes within your own state with what you're doing. You understand that, right? You can't go around being racist and ableist towards people. It's called fucking harassment, you dipshit.
Early morning tea.
Well, that I agree with. Yeah, that is a form of harassment. You can't go around. Oh, whatever.
Her eyes were just saucers. I've honestly never seen eyes.
Go ask the people in the
this
projects. They know
dilated.
about that.
It like prompted me to look up.
Go ask the people in the projects. They know about that. You hear that? That's wonderful logic.
If dilated pupils was a symptom of cocaine withdrawal, and I didn't see anything like that. So
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Dilated pupils was a symptom of cocaine withdrawal, and I didn't.
I'm sorry, what?
If dilated pupils was a symptom of cocaine withdrawal, and I didn't.
I'm sorry, what? Could you say that again?
Dilated pupils was a symptom of cocaine withdrawal.
Why do you keep replaying it?
Yeah.
Which I've learned recently is a stimulant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She has admitted to doing that. Now, she has admitted to doing it for a while, and she has also admitted to lying about not doing it anymore to all of us.
What have you lied about lately, Vicky? Why aren't you rolling your neck here and acting like you're talking about the projects and being from the hood and sicking your abuela or whatever the fuck on us and getting your uncles to do a reaction? Dude, you were such a fantastic lol cow. It sucks that I had to burn Cow Ranch to the ground, right? But I did exchange one mute.
It sucks that he had to burn the ranch to the ground, huh? Really?
Muse for another. You know what I do with muses, right? Is I review them until they're used up and then I move on, right? I do. Only this time we're not going to be enabling the cow by letting them tell me how they feel. We're going to listen to the content that they make about themselves.
Of course you are.
That she is still using. She has,
because all they're doing with me.
Of course you are, so you can keep lusting over her while you are continuously miserable in the relationship that you're in, which nobody considers to be a relationship. Same with all the other women that you've come into contact with that you've liked and that have rejected you. You lust over them. I already said it. You go full incel mode.
Is taking instances from me talking about myself and making fun of it.
Lost 70 pounds. I just want everyone to be very, very clear that drugs are not something that you do to lose weight. It's this woman is on here.
Hello, Christy Claw. And yes, Vicky, I agree with that. Drugs are not something that you do to lose weight.
And talking about the changes that she has made to her life in order for her to lose
This
70 pounds,
woman,
and it is
huh?
just not true. And
You pour dish soap on perfectly good food because you have no self-control.
the reason why it is not true, and
Neither do you, sir. Neither do you, sir. And neither does DC. Neither of you have ever had any self-control. So what are you talking about?
I'm confidently saying that it's not true is because she streams hours and hours and hours.
Okay. That's cool. Let's go take a look here. Oh, you removed him because you know what's up, don't you? You know the score now, don't you?
Oh, yes, Christy Claw. Another woman that Negs will never have. Mm-hmm. I bet you he's still upset on the fact that he was never able to get with her to this day. Get over it. Get over it. And go take care of Mother Crypt Keeper. Yes, I called DC Mother Crypt Keeper. And what about it? No, Rush, you can't say that. You can't say that. That's not right. Oops, just did.
Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? You know the score now, huh? Oh, no, they're still there. Oh, I thought you removed them. Never mind. Guys, I'm going to put some links in the chat. These are in violation of terms of service with their...
How? There's nothing wrong with any of the videos here. Nothing wrong with any of the videos. Next threatens to go IRL and call my college. Callie, aka the Life of Free Spirit. Let's see what Toothless McGee and Showing DC Media Girl and Negs what is actually. Let's all gather around and celebrate, learning about Shanny for Christ until I'm reacting as a black woman strips Negs of. Okay.
thumbnails. They are mocking.
Ain't nothing wrong with what she was doing around this time at all. He can't let her out until the sun goes down or she turns to ash. Uh-huh.
A disability that has been diagnosed. And I'm only using myself as an example because she is. But if she's going to do it to me because she doesn't like me, what if she doesn't like somebody with Down syndrome? What if she doesn't like somebody with autism? Her friend has already tried to harass my 13-year-old son with autism like a fucking lolcow. So,
oh, here we go again with the sun. It's always got to go back to the sun. Oh, yeah, they harassed my kid. Oh, blah, blah. Grow a pair.
those 3 links I posted need to be reported for harassment and bullying because you can't do that.
Can't do what? Can't do what? She was never harassing or bullying anybody. What are you talking about?
Within the terms of service, I am a protected class. Just because you don't like me doesn't give you the right or free of
As he is a protected class because of his scoliosis. His hunchback makes him protected.
free whatever. It doesn't give you free reign to be all the ist. It doesn't just because you don't like me. I know that's what you put in your head. But if you guys could, because I don't know what else to do. I've tag team YouTube. They're looking into this one that I'm pointing to. They got back to me almost immediately. So whatever.
almost every single day lately, she's like chilled out.
They got back to you almost immediately and they told you, no, there's nothing wrong here. We're not going to remove the content.
She's
Hey, you don't want to be flagged. Stop saying nasty shit. Stop being out of pocket. Keep it real. You're lying. You're defaming. You're harassing. You're not making content. You're being a criminal.
there down to an hour, but sometimes she would be on here
You're not making content. You're being a criminal. Are you serious?
4 or 5 hours. She is giving me the information and I'm drawing my conclusions based on what she says. Okay. People are enabling her to use. And
they're enabling her to use. People are enabling you to act like a stark raving lunatic. You don't see the folly in your ways. You're making a video about
Jeez. If he was any kind of a father, his kid would be blissfully unaware of daddy's internet nonsense. Yeah. Yeah. Like the fact that a child has to be subjected to this kind of behavior is disgraceful.
somebody else's problems, acting like you're above it while you go live for how many hours, Vicky? 3, 6, I'm sorry, 3, 5, 9, 12, 16, 16 hours about me in the last 3 weeks, right? 16 hours. And you say what are you responding to exactly, Vicky? What am I saying that you're responding to that requires 16 hours of response?
Let's see, there's only like what? 1, 2, 3. There's only like 3 streams. What does he mean 16 hours?
Someone near and dear in my life has scoliosis, and it's offensive making fun of their pain. You know what? It is. And I'm standing up for other people because fuck this bitch. Who the fuck does she think she is? Her and that entire race.
He's standing up for other people? You standing up for other people with scoliosis, really? Really, by talking all this nonsense about a woman on the internet that you don't know in person, nor will you ever meet in person, rejecting you, rejecting your romantic advances, rejecting your romantic and or sexual advances. All of a sudden it means I'm standing up for everybody with scoliosis. Give me a break.
Racist fam think that they're above everybody else because they don't like the color of your skin or what you identify as, that they could treat you a certain way. No, because if you're going to do it to me, you're going to do it to somebody else who can't defend themselves.
No, it's only to you. It's only to you because you've deserved it a hell of.
YouTube doesn't, the terms of service doesn't distinguish between, oh, well, that guy could defend himself and, oh, that guy can't, right? I got taken down for much less. So just buckle up, baby girl.
I don't think that it's fair that she's on here talking about not eating beef.
Buckle up, baby girl. Okay. Gotta go. Have a good day. Glad I got to watch live for a bit. Okay, Miss Lou, thank you for coming. Take care.
The way that she has kind of altered her diet to lose the 70 pounds, it's not true. To say that and not
Go follow your lawsuits.
Where the possibility
Go follow your lawsuits.
can be attributed to cocaine use is unbelievably dishonest and so wrong and a horrible message to put out to all her subscribers. It is so horrible. It's important for this message to get out there that this woman did not lose 70 pounds by altering her diet. Okay.
You pour soap on cake because you can't throw it in the trash and not eat it out of the trash.
Why she pours soap on cake? Where does he come up with this? Where does he come up with this level of thinking?
You have no room to judge anybody, especially anybody with a disability, Vicky.
She has been using cocaine for a while. Her words, not mine.
She's already ruined her career.
Not taken that into consideration when addressing.
She's ruined her career. You already ruined your own career way before you think she ever did.
Her entire chat, now 12,000, 13,000 people, that possibly 70-pound weight loss could be due to her drug use.
Oh my God. You're a bully and a bigot.
Oh,
about somebody using drugs.
Oh, she's a bully and a bigot. Oh no. Oh no. Poor Neg's got his feelings hurt by another woman.
Are any of your videos about anybody that's not Caucasian, Vicky? I'm just curious. Let's go look. I'm just curious because I've noticed a trend with your community that you really don't like to cover people who look like you, I guess, or relate to your ethnic background or whatever it may be. Oh, wait a minute, never mind. Yeah, you kind of do, but let's
Okay, Foodie Beauty loses it.
let's talk about that for a second. Do you think what would you do if Nodder responded to you, Vicky? Look at this. You do a video on Nodder and Foodie Beauty, you get 400 views, 200 views. You do one on me, you get 1,000. No wonder you're bullying me over my disabilities. No wonder. No wonder
Because you're a lot worse than Natter.
you're showing your true colors. Vicky, it didn't take long to show your true colors. I would never in my life not only not be with a broke bitch, a crazy dish soap pouring on fucking cookies bitch, but somebody who goes around.
No, but you will be with the lady that we all know is the literal version, the human version of the Grim Reaper. Okay. He'll be with this. This is who he settled for. He will be with this. Yep, he clearly is so happy.
Humiliating me by
Jeez. Christy Claw, he's never been happy. He's never been happy. He's always been so miserable.
making fun of disabilities and being a racist. You're humiliating. The secondhand embarrassment from your husband from me is immeasurable.
She has even said herself in a stream that she almost doesn't want to stop using because she doesn't want to gain the weight back.
I think it's also important to say that when you want to lose weight bad enough and you're just desperate and vulnerable.
What are all these streaks, dude? What is all these streaks? What is all this? Can you guys tell me what all these streaks are? What the fuck is that?
Where?
Are you fake tape?
Where?
And you're just desperate and vulnerable.
What are all these streaks, dude? What is all these streaks? What is all this? Can you guys tell me what all these streaks are? What the fuck is that?
It does look like she may have been tanning.
Are you fake tanning? If so, how many gallons does it take?
I'm telling you, I've been there, especially when you have an eating disorder. You call me.
That's true. His identity is all about being a victim. Yeah, Christy Claw. That's all it has been from day one. It's all it ever has been from day one. It's always been about being the victim. Being the victim. And thinking that everybody on the internet has always had it out for him and for DC. Just trash. Trash.
On the internet looking for people that.
Oh, especially if you have an eating disorder. Wow, Vicky. So you're going to sit here and fight for people that have eating disorders. I'm going to be fighting for people that have spine issues. What are you talking about? You're such a hypocrite.
Yeah, he'll claim that he's fighting for people, and then afterwards he's gonna go right back to mocking them.
You're such a fucking hypocrite, dude.
So are you. She ain't no hypocrite. She ain't no hypocrite. You're more of a hypocrite than she will ever be. In every sense of the word, hypocrite. You don't care about anybody with spine problems. You don't care about anybody with disabilities. You don't care about anybody that's sick. You never have. DC never has either. You don't give one single flying fuck about anybody but yourself. And the same goes for DC. And that's it. Case closed.
You are.
that you can relate to, looking for that quick fix, and people who are in her stream in a tough spot in their lives who haven't sought out the proper help can see this as an easy way out. It's wrong, and it can really, really hurt someone.
For her to talk about weight loss as
Really,
if
Holly?
she's putting in any work and not at all address the drug use is so infuriating to me, because I'm someone who struggles every day, every fucking day. It's so fucking wrong.
Oh, she's a form of psoriasis. That sucks.
I
Psoriasis
wish
is a
she would be
bitch.
taken from off the internet.
Once again, acting like he cares about people that are sick. Christy Claw, what has he done to advocate for anyone with disabilities? I can't think of anything he's done for anyone but himself. Exactly. Exactly. He has not done shit but sit on his ass and complain. That's it.
Because it's so dishonest. And she always says, I'm not hurting anybody. Yes, you are. By coming out here with this
Oh,
false
wait.
information.
Does she have psoriasis, or does she read it on WebMD and that's now part of her personality, along with all the other mental disorders she self-diagnosed herself with?
And telling people how to diet and not addressing the fact that you've been using cocaine.
She self-diagnosed herself? How do you know that for a fact? That's another thing you don't know. Maybe she did see a doctor. Who knows?
For seemingly months,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
an
Look at
evil
you
thing
judging
to do,
people.
and not someone that should be online. I don't want to react.
I wonder. I'm just curious. Oh, damn. You kept it down.
Look at her judging people. That is exactly what you do every single day of your life. You judge everybody. And DC also does that. The both of you judge everybody constantly.
Hello, everyone. I'm Vicky Vibes, and
Goofy broad.
chilled out with streams in there down to an hour. But sometimes she would be on here.
Goofy broad. She is not a goofy broad. She is a lot more intelligent than you will ever be. And that's what eats you alive.
4 or 5 hours. She is giving me the information, and I'm drawing my conclusions based on what she says. Okay, people are enabling her to use, and I don't think that it's fair that she's on here talking about not eating beef the way that she has kind of altered her diet to lose the 70 pounds. It's not true. To say that and not to address the fact that to lose the 70 pounds, it's not true. To say that and not to address the fact that, or the possibility that her weight loss
Yeah, she
can be
sped up.
attributed to cocaine use is unbelievably dishonest. And
Wow, you're fucking incredibly phony as fuck, dude. You are so goddamn phony.
You shouldn't talk about yourself that way, Negs. Shouldn't talk about yourself that way. You are one of the biggest phonies out of all of them. You out phony everybody that you consider to be a phony.
You are. I mean, look, I can look at you and I see the instability. I just see it. I mean, I'm encouraging you to go.
You look at her and you see the instability. I don't see any instability at all from her. I see a lot of instability from you, though.
Get medication and get counseling, because the amount of
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to do.
like a hood rat is
possibly
cool.
70-pound weight loss could be due to her drug
Dropping the
use.
N-word every
She
5
has even said
seconds.
herself in a stream that
She's not even
she-
black.
You're the one that needs to get medication and counseling.
she almost
Oh, I take medication, but if I take medication, DC has to drive me all over the place. get stronger medication, because the medication that you have now obviously is not doing anything. It's not doing nearly enough of the work that needs to be done to correct the brain, the mind, the mentality, and the brain power of somebody like you. It's not. Medication is not working.
Doesn't want to
I
stop
think it makes sense.
using because she doesn't want to gain the weight back.
I think it's also important to say that when you want to lose weight bad enough and you're just desperate and vulnerable, I'm telling you, I've been there, especially when you have an eating disorder.
You don't live
comb
in
the
the
internet,
projects. You
looking for
need to
people that you
stop.
can relate to, looking for
Why do you care where she lives? That's right, because you loved her.
Next.
You see what he does? See what he does? Harassing her like this. Yeah, next. What else is there?
Co-signing you. It's crazy. Clunker. You know damn well. You know damn well
Mm-hmm.
that this ain't true. You
Okay. Yeah. There's something wrong with me. You mock it every day. The thing that's going to get your channel yeeted. You might as well just start deleting all the videos now. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave these. I don't want you to delete the videos of me. I want you to leave those up. So let's go back. You have a lot of dumb content here. So let's just keep going.
Hi everyone, I'm Vicky Bass and welcome back to another reaction. Today we're
Why the hell do you... I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted that he treated her like this. I really am.
reacting to
Okay. Now, did you hear how she was just talking? Did you hear how she was just talking? Listen to how she talks now.
Hall or Foodie Beauty. She has been the topic of conversation lately because of her actions. They've been really, really irresponsible. She's been texting. while
How many
driving.
videos is that now?
Just so
2,
many things that
3? I don't know.
to me are really convincing me that she's
Yeah.
she's trolling. But we
Okay.
The fact that he did this for 3 hours, because that's how long this is. This re-upload of this, 3 hours long. It just goes to show you that he never knew how to cope properly with the feelings that he had for Vicky. And that's why he was always going on tangents like this about her.
are going to be watching a portion of her video. Says who?
No, she doesn't have good vibes. She puts off a very bad vibe.
Live texting and ordering while driving. No hands on the wheel. So I haven't.
Well,
seen-
Missy, dumb insults come from uneducated, ignorant people. And most people who are ableist and racist are very ignorant. And that's why they're ableist and that's why they're racist, is because they're very ignorant. They were raised inappropriately, or they're just a piece of shit.
This because when her lives come out, I skip through.
This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Like this kindergarten level of thinking has always rubbed me the wrong way when it comes to this man and what this man says. It always has.
Her lives and see if she
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Girl, what are you doing? Girl, what are you doing?
What is Neg's education? 8th grade. He calls others uneducated. Projection. Yep. Yep. Christy Claw, I'm willing to bet that he never made it past the 8th grade. I did, on the other hand. I actually did make it past the 8th grade. I finished high school. I never went to college, but I still finished high school. I still made it past the 8th grade, and I wasn't held back. He clearly must have been held back more than once. And then the school that he went to, they decided that they had had enough of him, most likely, and they kicked him out. They expelled him. They were like, "Nah, we're sick of your shit. Get out of here." And this is why he is like this, because he never had a stable education. Good morning, all. His lack of self-awareness is astounding. Yeah. Yes, it is. And hello, the bandit.
Here we go. Oh, damn. Look at you go. Look at you go. Look at you go.
Hi.
Hang on a second. I got to find another shitty video of yours. Eating fudge brownie cookies all day. Oh, you deleted all your fatty videos. Wow.
You know something? I think that there is a video of DC where DC had discussed the situation with Vicky. I'm not sure. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I don't even know where the heck it is. I don't know where the heck it is. I probably I got a good idea. Let's go over the one where DC went over my stream with you.
Doing this.
Hey guys, Donald Trump Jr. here. Let me ask you, does inflation feel
Before
worse than what we're being
Lulz of the
told?
apocalypse.
That's because the official inflation rate doesn't tell the whole
Back. I figured, why not? I'll come back. That she seems to be
All right. Doesn't feel any sort
Asexual.
of romantic expression or feelings towards anybody. Well, you felt that way about Tragic.
She did.
She sure
She
did.
did. You
Yeah. Yeah. Bridget was wild over Tragic.
asked multiple occasions you kept asking me why is this man not telling me why he blocked me? You actually said out your mouth to me that you thought he was your online boyfriend.
Uh-huh. Oh, buckle in, everyone. This is going to be a doozy. Yeah.
Of course she did.
You said that, Bridget. You said that to me.
Now, just to make it clear, GP lies like a motherfucking rug.
No, he does not.
So anything that comes out of his mouth, you have to take with a boulder of salt. This, though, I believe, based on the DMs that were released by Nietzsche or whoever put those DMs up on the video of the DMs up on Tragic's channel that turned into a big stink, right? It was
Yeah.
obvious that Bridget had the hots for Tragic. It was obvious. Bridget can protest and make as many videos as she wants, claiming that she wasn't attracted to Tragic. Of course she fucking was. Of course she was.
Yes, she was.
She lied, saying that she had to move because she was so afraid of him. That is bullshit, because she herself had said on Twitter that she had to move because apparently the landlord was selling the building or the condo. I don't know what it was. But she had known for weeks prior that she had to move. It wasn't because she was afraid for her life. She lied. And she took Tragic to court and submitted this demented 100-page fucking PowerPoint presentation. And she took Negs to court because he put up a website featuring publicly available information about her that was out of date. And that was some kind of a threat on her life.
It was out of date. All right.
Meanwhile, this bitch, just so that we all catch up, had spent months stalking me, months stalking Negs.
Yeah, and she very recently denied it. She was like, "Leave me alone with this nonsense. I never contacted your job."
Digging up or offering up information about the deed to the house that we live in, trying to shop around information about my salary, about my job, about my education. She went on stream and she lied and said that I hadn't graduated from college. She went on Twitter and said that my diploma was fishy. She went on stream and
Well, that's what Bridget does, DC. Why was that a surprise? That should have not come as any surprise to anybody. Excuse me, that should have not come as a surprise to anybody.
and admitted that she spent 90 hours trying to find any evidence that I had graduated from college, where I can tell you that it took Zoom 5 minutes. And apparently, AK said that she had known about my college record years ago, like a year ago, well before she and I started chatting. So Bridget is a moron. And Bridget is a stalker. Bridget is an obsessed psychopath.
We know.
And she gets very, very obsessed with people and attached to people. And that's exactly what happened with Tragic. So let's continue.
Yes, please, go ahead.
You told me that if you would have drove to Arizona and had sex with
Continue.
me.
Oh, I'm sure she would have.
So
Is that literally what she told you?
that's literally what she told me. She would have did that.
Wow.
So
It sounds
so
true.
why would I?
Yeah. It does sound true. Christy Claude took Clara 10 years to graduate. Maybe that's why she couldn't find it. Uh-huh.
Have any type of interest in you at all. First of all, I'm married. Second of all, you do not exhibit any behavior for me to want to
You do
have
not
this
what?
for you. Third of all,
he said she don't exhibit any sort of behavior for GP to want to have romantic feelings towards her. That's what he said.
Don't use my kindness or me having proper manners
Kindness.
as a indication that I want you. And maybe that's what it is. I'm just a nice. This is just how I was raised. I was
Were
raised
you?
to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to people. How many times?
Were you raised to go on stream and lie about people? Were you raised to go on YouTube and fucking physically threaten people with violence? And before this motherfucker tries to pretend that he didn't threaten me, yes, he fucking well did.
No.
Hey, GP,
No.
Gregory, remember 5'6" better hide your bitch?
That was a song. That wasn't a threat. That was a song.
How was I supposed to interpret that? As you were driving down, what was it, I-70? Passing the Connorsville exit?
DC, it is a song.
5'6" better hide your bitch. I think that's a threat, GP. That's how I
No.
interpret it.
No.
I don't interpret it
No. It's not.
as, wow, wouldn't it be interesting if all of us content creators got together and had a coffee and chatted about YouTube or whatever? No, it was a threat. And you can lie as much as you want going forward. And you can continue hosting those three moronic cunts, AJ and Monica and YTR on your channel. And you can lie to them because they don't have 3 brain cells to rub together between all of them. But I know exactly what you intended. And if you think that that's trolling, try it again. Try it again. Try me and see what happens.
Do I
Not
say that to you,
trolling.
Russ?
All the time.
All the time. That's just who I am. I say the guys, women, anybody who I communicate with, I say good morning to. I say good afternoon to or good evening. That's
Yeah,
just
'cause
who I
GP
am.
has manners.
That's just my manners.
Yup.
I hold
Yeah.
the door open for people.
Oh,
You know,
what a
I
prince.
just do things. If I walk into somebody's house, I greet everybody in the house. I just don't walk in a person's house and just sit down with the person that invited me. As soon as I come,
I'm just curious about something, Gregory. Why is your grammar so atrocious? Why can't you speak clearly? And why is your English so poor? And at the end of the stream, I'm going to show you an example of how shitty this man's writing is and how unbelievably illiterate he is. And I think it's very fitting that GP and AJ and Monica and YTR are now a little quartet. Because they're all perfect for each other. They're all incredibly stupid. They all lie. They're all obsessed. They're all weird. And that's it. And then, of course, Russ, who is probably the dumbest of all of them. But let's continue.
come to your
Oh,
house, I say,
Russ, who's probably the dumbest of all of them, huh? Oh, wow. Wow, my feelings, DC. You really did a number on me here, didn't you?
hi to everybody. That's just who I am as a man.
Oh,
I say hello to Gigi.
Oh,
Good morning, all that. I say I do.
is that who you are as a man? You threaten women online? You threaten women online. You say racist shit to people like AK. You talk about my vagina. You talk about the moisture level of my vagina. You talk about sex. Aren't you supposed to be a Christian man? You're such a fucking fraud. You disgusting degenerate.
oh
Do it.
gosh. Oh yeah, Christy Claw. She is to use flashcards to teach Negs his big words. Yes, she does.
To we call it hussy. I do to everybody, not just gay men, Russ and everybody. I do to every single person that I talk to. G-man, I used to do the G-man.
Uh-huh.
That's just who I am as a man.
I know who
So-
you are as a man.
I have learned, Russ. Hmm?
No, you don't know who he is as a man, and you never will. Something else happened recently.
Oh, you don't have no wife. You have a baby mother. That's what she said about me. People. That's what I forgot what her name said.
Hello, Victoria's Little Secrets.
To me, Sarah said that's what she said about me.
Sarah Locklear.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
that's what she
Barnyard
said. That she
Sarah.
said that about me. So I sat there. So no, so I'm like, what? But she would say things like that, but
Mhm.
then turn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, beware Barnyard Sarah.
But when you turn around and you go, show the proof, Bridget. Show what you're saying is true. She would go, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Why should I don't have to show shit?
Yeah, that's what she does. That's what she does. She deflects. She deflects. She's always deflected.
But check this. If
Mm.
you say something about her, she would scream, show the proof.
Yep.
Show me.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Don't say it, show me. Then it's not real.
Yep.
Okay, so how if it's not real, if I say it about you, then why should people take it real when you say it about them?
Well, I mean, Bridget is the person who went to great lengths to investigate my work history and to find out where I worked. And then she was still going into chats. She was still going on Twitter and spreading the lie that I was unemployed. Right? Yeah, she was doing that.
Yeah, DC was employed until she was fired.
Yeah, this is the problem. When you're dealing with people who lie all the time, it's really, really hard to tell what's true and what's not true. Is it true that she was going and talking to GP and then talking to Tragic? I don't know.
Oh,
Is it possible? Absolutely. Do I know if it's true? No. And I don't care because all these people are losers. They're all losers.
Yeah, but you still love us anyway. Hello, Vicky.
It's like Jam Views.
Oh,
Jam Views was, oh my god, Jam. You know what?
not Jan.
I should have an open stream and let
Yeah, not Jan. God forbid. God forbid.
Jam Views come up there.
God forbid Jan has an opinion about anything. We don't want you. We don't want to hear your opinion, Jan. Go back to living under a rock.
Great.
And let her talk her shit because she is the one woman who would constantly hop from community to community
Yep,
and get kicked out of everybody community.
that's right.
You didn't notice that?
Sure
She was
did.
in DC community, got
Yep.
kicked out.
Sure did.
She was in your Mama community, got kicked out.
Yeah.
Got
She
kicked out of
was
Monty's
trying to be in
community.
Petty Fam community, got kicked out.
And Monty.
Black Guy TV really disliked Jam Views.
I wonder
He
why.
can't stand her.
Neither can
Hey,
I.
let me tell you something.
Because Jan is annoying. That's why nobody likes her. Jan is fucking annoying. Bridget is fucking annoying. They're all annoying. The both of them are annoying. That's it. That's why they're so disliked. That's why a lot of people don't fuck with them. That's why they that's why Jan got kicked out of Bridget got kicked out of so many communities. And the same I'm assuming for Jan as well, because people just do not like either of them. They're both crazy. We know
Even men
that
don't have a good history.
BGTV is absolutely not going to tolerate any fuck shit. We know that for
He
a fact.
do not.
No,
like
he's
Jam
not.
Views at all. Hell, Yaddle don't like Jam Views. So it's
Well,
a
it's
lot of-
because of the way that she acts and the way that she.
Hey, damn it, Amber. If you keep on eating the way that you have been, you are going to end up on disability.
Leave
thin ice,
Amber
similar
alone.
to one another. I don't see any resemblance. I mean, Bridget and Jan, sure. They're both obsessive. They both lie. They both think that they're expert trolls.
Yup.
But this I got to hear. I want to hear how these two bitches and I are the same.
if you look at all of them, they are very similar.
Really?
This man is talking
Yep.
about racism towards Muslim people. If you tell a person, "Oh, I know that Muslims beat their wives and keep them in the house. That's kind of prejudice and racist to say about a religion. You know, that's kind of prejudice and racist. Why are you telling Muslims that? Because that don't
By the
fall
way,
under Muslims to beat their
GP,
families.
another thing I wanted to tell you is I reviewed.
Why don't you go and you do a review of Negs' stream and bring those three bitches up? Get a cauldron, and they can reenact a scene from Macbeth together. And you
Get a
all can
cauldron?
listen to Negs' stream, and you can be online for 15 hours because apparently none of those bitches have anything better to do. And you can hear it for yourself. How about that?
With Zeke already told us, when you high on,
You can hear it for yourself. How about that? How about that?
meth, you any analogies or any metaphors somebody say, you're gonna make it seem like it's you. You know, I just use an analogy saying it's like
Hello,
Jesus.
Blossom.
It's like Jesus give, you know, like this. Why I said the devil did a GoFundMe to take God to court, and Jesus donated to the devil to take God to court.
What the fuck does that even mean? What does that mean? What does that metaphor mean? I'm very good at metaphors. Unlike you, GP, I actually majored in English and I studied the classics, so I'm very familiar with metaphors. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And yeah, Negs picked it up and he rolled with it because he was entertaining people. I know that you don't know what it's like to entertain people, but
Negs entertaining people? Oh, I'd love to see that. That's never going to happen in a million years.
he was entertaining people.
No.
But okay, it just went over your head. I got it.
Sorry, but no, he was not.
It say next you're God. No, I'm just giving you an analogy of the significance on how tragic donate to Gigi GoFundMe to take your stupid ass to court.
So,
but I shouldn't use another analogy because you know it's stupid. So let me say this.
Okay, well nobody got it. Nobody understood what the fuck you were talking about. And by the way, nobody gives a shit. All right, nobody cares.
Okay, all right.
GP, I don't think that you've donated to any GoFundMes. So why you're so interested in anybody's GoFundMe is a mystery. But let's continue.
Let me say this, Russ. So if I would have said
Hey,
it's like it's like a bum. It's like a crackhead taking. No, let me say. Listen, if I say it's like a crackhead taking the drug dealer to court, and you call it in the supplier, the one that supplies the drug dealer, the connect. It's like in the connect, you know, donate to the crackhead GoFundMe to take the drug dealer to court.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about, you illiterate, mush-mouthed buffoon? What are you
Wait, let me go to something I made. I actually made like a meme type of thing of that, which is on my channel. I'll go to it. Here it is. I got it. You illiterate mush-mouthed buffoon.
Make to the crackhead GoFundMe to take the drug dealer.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about, you illiterate, mush-mouthed buffoon? What are you talking about? You see, this is why, even though I love getting froggy and
How do you like that one, DC? Oh, Lord. Okay. I'll get back to it.
Hey guys, Donald Trump Jr. here. Let me ask you, does inflation feel worse than what we're being told? That's
How to kill all mosquitoes in the area in just minutes. This simple but brilliant trick you can do tonight to eliminate.
Back.
Call that person racist.
You do that all the time, Bridget. You
Yeah.
do that all the time. All the time.
Does.
Somebody says something to you that you don't like, somebody criticizes you, and you call them racist. Every single time. So obviously, you did not take away a single fact or any ideas from that excellent book. Because you're one of the you're one of the biggest offenders in this area.
Yes, she is.
This is exactly what's happened. Nomadness may have said some microaggressive things.
Microaggressive
She may have
is
said
not.
some
Hold on.
offensive
Pause
things.
this.
She
Pause
may-
this. Microaggressive is not you saying out your goddamn mouth of Muslim. Once you identify once you identify to what she's saying, Bridget, then you will realize, and you're supposed to be going to school with this for this. Then you will realize that
Bridget is going to school to study to be an Islamic scholar. I wasn't aware of that.
Well, if you weren't aware of it before, you definitely are now.
it may not. I'm not.
And by the way, can I just tell everybody that you can take your microaggressions and your little complaints about microaggressions and shove them right up your ass. Not a single one of you give a shit about macroaggressions when you see them right in front of your face, if they don't personally affect you. But you're willing to cry hot tears over microaggressions.
Here we
Somebody
go.
asks you where you're from, just tell them. What's the big fucking deal?
Yeah. What?
Somebody asks if they can touch your hair, say you don't want to. Just like pregnant women. You know, pregnant women always complain that people will come up and unsolicited, they will just take the liberty of, you know, rubbing on the belly, and they don't like it. Say no.
Rubbing on the belly.
And if people don't get the message, knee them in the groin. That's it. But stop whining about microaggressions. Don't
Knee
call
them
it
in
the
the
abaya.
groin.
They call it something else in Iran. The chador. Women don't want to wear chadors, and they don't want to wear the abaya. And they don't.
I got something about Iran. You're all going to love this. From The Sopranos.
Forrester here from Subaru of Fort Myers. I'm excited to share how we're helping make the world a better.
Don't get me wrong, I love Dom more than anybody. My point is, we don't know if Tony was behind this. It's payback for Vito. So why the fuck did they blow up the wire room?
Balls on this prick to blow up a store. You call that balls? Balls is you look a guy in the eye while you jam an ice pick to his lung. I meant balls as a nerve. Gall. I know what the fuck you meant. As far as I'm concerned, this is like 9/11. Tony wanted our attention? Fine. He got our attention. Now we wipe him off the planet.
You know that fat cocksucker says I look like the Shah of Iran?
Who does?
Tony.
I never got that at all.
Fat piece of shit.
It's irrelevant, Phil. But he's testing you all the time, and you keep indulging him.
You're right. But whack a boss? I won't do that.
It's been done before.
And it was wrong then.
Eye for an eye then, huh? Pick somebody over there.
Eye for an eye, huh? Pick somebody over there. Yes, pick somebody over there. Oh, I know, right, Christy? rest in peace to James Gandolfini. Because that man seriously was an icon. All right. Well, I'm going to head out, but thank you all for coming. And I will see you all later. I hope you enjoyed yet another Rustifer Variety Hour. Take care of yourselves.